5. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new to my channel, my name's Elaine. I'm known of what? LBE. All right, y'all, want to come here and show you guys. I actually got my one set of my boxes in from Temu for my roses. As you can see, I've already opened up all the packs of roses that I had here. When I showed you I was on the last video, I emptied out this tote, getting ready for the upcoming holidays. When my husband and I were cleaning up, I got this tote emptied, and I was like, ooh, I can put my roses in there, and while I have to have several different boxes of different color roses, I can just, you know, do all the pink ones grouping together, all the purple ones grouping together, you know, like so. I did want to show you guys, I did order a different kind of rose for a different project. Now these are both pink, but this is the traditional one that I showed you that I got with the other colors over here, and then this is a different one. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but you see how they're different. They're made just a little bit different than each other. This is more open and this is more closed. So these are for the bouquets, and then this is a whole nother project. Y'all excuse my phone, I don't know who's texting me. But this these right here, the open ones, are for a whole different project, and then the pink ones, of course, are for Valentine's Day. Now I also so I'm trying to get this back in here. When I tell y'all these roses are stuffed in here, I stuffed these roses up in here, honey. But as I was finishing these and all that stuff, I got a notification from Temu, and of course the last packages of roses came in. So this is a whole nother set. I want to say these are red ones because I ordered like 3 more sets of red and like 2 sets of each white and pink. So I want to shock call and say this whole bag is full of red roses. And then because I didn't want to run out of red roses, all I have left after doing my first set of bouquets is what's in this box right here behind me. And it may look like a lot, but once I start doing the dozen sets, the sets of dozen roses, that's gonna disappear really quickly. So I wanted to make sure I had enough of the red specifically for Valentine's Day. Now all these other colors, if I have anything left, that's great because I'll use it for Mother's Day, because I still want to offer some for Mother's Day as well if people need it. So this box down here is of course the pink and white ones. So both of these came in at the same time. When I got the notification, my husband's like, what is that? I was like, roses. He's like, you got some more? I was like, yeah, because I still haven't done the singles. I'm gonna have them in singles. I'm gonna have them in 5 pieces and then a dozen. He was like, why would you do 5? You need to do, you know, a half a dozen. I said, because the boxes that I got, I don't want to overcrowd them to where they're too full. I may go in and add another rose to it, but the way it looked to me just didn't set right with me. I may, you know, have a change of heart and change it up. But for right now, we're going to stick with 5 piece. The boxes I'm talking about are these boxes right here. The only thing I didn't like about them at first was the fact that the bottom part is open. But hey, you got to work with what you can work with, okay? So this got a little dent in it a little bit. So anyway, I got these boxes. They come out flat. You have to fold them and put them together, which is really not hard. This is by far the easiest boxes you could ever put together. They have a long side and then a thin side. So the thin side, I don't know if you can see, there's a line going down right here. This is the part that has the adhesive on it, and this is the regular side that folds over. So if you fold that over and you bring it into the crease of this one, and then you take, well, you have to take the adhesive part out first, bring it to the crease of that one. And what I did was I just pinched it in the middle. And then I guided my hand to stick it down here. And then I went to the bottom and did the same thing. And then I basically just went over it like this with my hand to make sure that it was stuck. You know, kind of pinching it and squeezing it and rubbing it down to make sure to make sure that it is adhered to the other part. Because the last thing you want is for this to pop open. Also, it has 2 slots right here where you can stick the ribbon through. Because you can tie a piece of ribbon around it. And this will hold the ribbon in place so it doesn't go sliding off of the bouquet. Now I did tell my husband that the next thing I was going to do, once my ribbon comes in, because I apparently ran out of ribbon, the Just For You ribbon. So once it gets here, which should be tomorrow, I think, I'm going to go in and start tying the ribbon around it. And once I do that, I'm also going to go in and tape the stems of the roses down to the bottom, the base of this box, so that they, you know, listen, they secure in there. But you know, when you got people helping you in transit, helping you bring stuff in and out the house and load the truck and all that, honey, at some point, some may shift in transit. So I said, to avoid that shiftness, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to probably add a small strip of hot glue and then turn around and put tape on top of that to make sure they're secure in this box. But other than that, that's where they'll stay. And I wanted to show you guys exactly how I was putting them in there. So I basically staggered the roses just like so. Like again, I said I can put a 6th one in there, but I just really don't think the 6th one would be seen as much as I want it to be. But I can add it in there to see what it looks like. The first one I did was with the red and it just didn't look right to me. So we'll try it while we're on camera to see if the 6, if I can get a half a dozen in here the way I want it to. I may have to just tweak it a little bit. I think at the time I was just testing out the boxes to see exactly how they will flow. So let's see if I can get it in here. I just slide it through the top. Well, I guess it did kind of work out in my favor. So what I'll do is I'll go in and add a 6th one in there. And this is what the 6 piece look like. So this will be a half a dozen. These boxes work very, very perfect with this. And like I said, I don't have to hold it at the bottom. You can see that the extra stem is hanging out. I'll have to clip that in a second. But I don't have to hold it at the bottom. It sets in there nice and easy and simple. But like I said, I'll go in and I'll secure it some more. But the roses are pretty thick. And by them being super thick, it's holding them in place. But this will be the sets that I have going out as the half a dozen. And this is how they're going to go out. I only have 40 of these because I was a little scared on the boxes when I ordered. And I ordered these boxes way before. I think I ordered these boxes before Valentine's Day. Because I had saw them at a good price. What did I pay? Like $3 or something for like 6 boxes? No, 5 boxes. Or 10. No, it was a 10 piece. It was like super cheap. And I was like, let me try it out first. Because I ordered the large ones. And I guess this is large. I don't know what the small look like. But baby, I thought this was the small. I knew T-Mobile don't send me the wrong doggone thing. But it actually worked out perfectly for what I needed for it. So I will do half a dozen in these. And then I'll do the full dozen in like the paper or whatever. And then I'll do the singles in like these little single things that I bought as well that I'm waiting to come in. Should be here between this weekend and next week. And then we'll go ahead and I'll have my husband do the single ones and just say, baby, please put these in there and tie it up and come about your business. So that's going to be that on that. So here are the blue ones. I've already added the blue in. So I'll go in and add an extra rose in there. And then here's the pink, which it turned out looking really, really nice. And then of course I love how the red ones turned out. I just like the red popping against that black. That's so romantic looking. So these will be sold separately. And then whatever, if I decide to put some of these roses inside some baskets, they'll be in like a bouquet or something like that. For instance, the tin cans that I showed you guys on the the Hobby Lobby haul. I put the red roses coming out of there with like a full bloom bouquet, and I'll set this in front of like a big teddy bear or something like that, or I'll make it into a small one with maybe 2 or 3 roses and then like a teddy bear, small teddy bear and stuff like that. So that's how I work those. But as far as the singles, they will not be put, the single like boxes and stuff like that, they will not be put with an actual teddy bear. I'll do something separate for those. But I do want, like I said, single roses sold. I want the half a dozen and the whole dozen. And that's it. I'm not doing anything unless they order special requests for like 24 and all that. I will. I'm thinking about advertising, going by the bank and taking like $12 out. And advertising like some dollar bills around the roses, just in case somebody want to be like, hey, if I gave you 50, Lord forbid somebody tell me they need 50 roses, because I'm gonna be like, listen, I ain't ordered that many. Not playing. I'll fulfill it because I just reorder them, I guess. I don't know, but I won't have enough. You know, whatever I have is what I have. After these run out, I'm not ordering no more for Valentine's Day because they won't be here in time. But I tried to order as many as I could to keep the flow going. But again, I still will advertise like a dozen with, like, you know, dollar bills around it. And if they say, hey, if I gave you, you know, $50 bills, can you wrap it around a dozen of roses? Sure. If I gave you $100 bills, can you wrap it around a dozen of roses? Yes. You're going to have to send me the money, because I'm not putting my money around them and then expecting you to pay me back. Nah, that ain't how we rolling. Because you're going to be paying for the amount of money you want around them, and you're going to be paying for my services. So don't think you finna throw me, you know what I'm saying, $1,200. Well, you want a $100 bill around each one. You throwing me $1,200. And then you holler and say, I pay you. No, I'm not putting $1,200 around no roses and expecting you to pay me when you, nah. You're going to be paying me $1,200 plus an additional probably $75 for putting it together. I'm telling you, listen, you pay for what you want, okay? So, anyway, that's how we going to flow, because I'm taking time out of my day to do some extra and go the extra mile for you and your order, so you're going to pay for it. But anywho, that's the plan for the roses. I just want to come over here and show you guys what I had going on and what I got in. And then when the other boxes come in, I'll show you the other boxes. And then we're going to keep this train rolling. So I'm about to get ready to start wrapping some boxes so that I can start preparing some gifts and rolling through these teddy bears that I got sitting over here in this corner. It's about 5 bags of teddy bears plus this box, and then plus I got a bag of Squishmallows over there, and the other 4 bags have those really big ones that came from Dollar General. So we getting ready to get this train rolling. Y'all stay tuned, keep rocking with your girl, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.